I'm Cheryl Smith, and I do hair and makeup, and I have 4 wonderful dogs, and they are all rescues, and we got each one in a different way. One's from a city shelter, one's from a breed-specific rescue, and then the 2 little guys were off the street out there. The goal with them first was to find their family, and we did everything we could to find their family, and nobody was looking for them. So we're trying to get them ready to, and foster them and get them ready to have a home. And my husband goes, well, you're wanting to find a good home for them, and I think we can give them the best home that they could have. So they just stayed here. So the 2 little street dogs, we took them to the vet and got them checked out. And come to find out, they were both heartworm positive. I was like, man, I just can't believe it. It was hard to think that something that you could just give them a chew with could have stopped this from happening, but they weren't on it. It's such an easy thing to keep from happening. It was a real surprise that it had happened. One dog was so obvious. He was coughing, he had even collapsed, and he was very lethargic. But his little buddy was really, really hyper and was, running around the backyard, and it was hard to see that they had the same thing, but they did. So once we found out that they were both heartworm positive, we moved ahead with the treatment. And it was very painful for them, and it was very costly, and it's a time-consuming treatment that takes quite a few months. We were really, really worried about them and how they were going to make it through the treatment. It was scary. It was scary because you're wondering. With Diego, he was, further along and more sick, and you just wonder if he even has the strength to make it through the treatment. But we knew that if we didn't go ahead with the heartworm treatment, that it was very likely that they would die of heartworm disease. Thank goodness that they survived the treatment, because now we go out for wonderful walks, and we snuggle and we play in the backyard, and the dogs play with one another, and we all have a great time. And I look at them and just think that I'm so glad I gave them a chance. The good news is no one needs to go through this. Go to the vet, get a simple blood work done, and put them on their monthly medication to keep them from getting heartworm in the first place. As pet owners, it is our responsibility to make sure our beloved pets never get heartworm disease.